Someone makes a comment in jest that covers up a deeper fear of not fitting in or the fear of not being able to make amends for the past. So this is recorded for a particular day. Please keep in mind that these readings are timeless, so whenever you come across it, you're meant to find it, and there may be a message within for you. Hello everyone, it's Amanda with Orchid Divinations, and I'm here with your message of the day. So today I'm seeing that someone may either send you a message or you may actually have some kind of a verbal interaction with this person. I'm hearing that it can go either way, and in fact, this interaction for some of you may be very brief. What I'm seeing is someone who is trying to use humor as some kind of a projection or deflection that's really out of fear. I'm seeing so many various scenarios for each of you with who this person is and your situation in which it happens. For a lot of you, the universe just kind of wants to make you aware so that you don't either take offense or take something that they say to heart. Because I'm hearing this is actually a decent-hearted person and they just sometimes don't know how to interact or how to come across initially. One scenario I'm seeing is an introduction to a new coworker or a friend of a friend. Someone who will be kind of integrating more into your social gatherings. It could be that this person just moved to the area and your friend knew them in the past, and so they are helping this friend to transition and make friends. However, for some of you, this may be someone you know from the past trying to return into your life. And this can be anyone, it doesn't have to be romantic, but this person will be using a form of humor to try to break the ice, especially if you haven't spoken in a while or parted on some sort of strange or bad terms. This person could have straight up ghosted, and instead of coming in with an explanation, their go-to might be to lighten the air by being playful or being silly, but it could just kind of be a bit awkward. And in all of these scenarios, it has the potential to either rub you the wrong way or, for some, really offend or upset you. And that is not this person's intent whatsoever. In fact, this is just a projection out of fear. This person is very phobic of changes, and they don't seem to handle transitions very well. In fact, this person may be so fearful of change that they may stall in taking action or delay things until the very last minute. So if this is a friend of a friend, your friend may have a hard time getting them to even come out. This person is the type of person that may work themselves up and try to give themselves pep talks or think of jokes for a good 15 minutes before they even leave the house. If this is someone from your past, this person may have ghosted or left your life during some major changes either happening for them personally or that tried to progress between the two of you. If this was a relationship, for instance, maybe you talked about becoming exclusive or moving in together, and because they were so fearful and needing to delay the change they feared, they just vanished. And now it's that awkwardness of being gone for so long that this reapproach is going to be very hard on their end. This person may even make jokes during any kind of lull in the conversation. If this is a coworker or a new social introduction, they hate awkward silences and will try to fill them and change the topic of conversation towards something lighter or towards something they know. The universe today is kind of giving you the heads up because they are wanting you to preemptively realize that this is simply a projection, again, of this person's discomfort or fear. They really do mean well and are not as obnoxious as you may initially interpret them to be. Just like this, and I may have to cover her up, but just like this mother feeding her child, the universe is asking for you to maybe use your grace and big heart to kind of nurture this introduction or reintroduction in a way that calms this person's nerves a bit or helps them ease into this transition. Now, if this is someone returning, this may be easier said than done, depending on how this person left things off with you and your willingness to allow this person's return into your life. And as I always say, just because it's in the energies and in the cards does not mean you have to forfeit your divinely given free will. However you choose to interact or to accept or not accept is in your hands completely. And no choice, as long as it is made with your heart and internal truth, no choice is wrong. So always follow your intuition and only take what guidance resonates for you. If this is someone who you would appreciate their return, the universe just again wants you to know that it's not that they are trying to be flippant or ignore past bad behavior with their approach, which might be playful, jokey, or a bit nonchalant. It is only an initial fear-based projection, and the more you are able to demonstrate a level of comfort or ease, the more this person will feel comfortable enough to broach more of the harder conversations or topics. However, they may try to stall that, and that's where patience will really have to come in, if that is what resonates with your highest want and truth. Again, all on you. I'm just telling you what the universe suggests if you want any of these scenarios to work out and go in the direction of more smoothness, ease, and comfort. Over here to the side, we have this message of someone who longs to leave their comfort zone, but sees the path to connect very hard. And with this break here, I'm hearing this is again their icebreakers that actually can backfire and sometimes can break apart connections for this person. But if you are willing to work with this person and help them grow, as this card suggests, becoming a conduit for growth, it will help this person go from pushing people away into more smooth and harmonious interactions. I mean, I feel really bad for this person. I can feel their level of shyness or awkwardness, just a bit of social ineptness that can be with this card here. I'm hearing can be sometimes disabling for this person. They may have panic attacks or freeze responses, things that keep them more isolated and at home. So whatever you are willing to do to help, I'm hearing this person will eventually grow on you. And if this is someone from your past, you may not even know this about them, and that this fight or flight nature and fear of change could have been the very cause of the ghosting, and not just an act of cruelty or of not caring. Again, here we see helping this person to gain the strength to be able to fit in and try to belong and be able to ease into some kind of easy, natural flow, which again may be hard. This person can really come off wrong to you initially, but you are being asked to tap into your deeper insight and intuition and look a bit closer at the real person underneath. And as this level of comfort grows, their facade will start to drop and they will begin to get real. The Realm Bridger here again mirrors that message of there being more than meets the eye, only getting a glimpse at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the true depth and heart and good nature I feel this person really genuinely has. And again, this is why the universe wants to let you know before this takes place so that you don't dismiss or discard someone based on a failed introduction or reintroduction. You are asked again to be that bridge, especially if this person is being introduced to an entire group of friends or other coworkers. With these two cards here, this tells me that this is not only a healing experience for this person to really work through their comfort zones, but also for you a chance to see if you can work through the discomfort of trying to accommodate or really grasping to understand that others may have internal fears and anxieties that they may not be so open about. Other people placed in your situation would naturally find their comfort zone in avoiding this type of person. But the universe is giving you this chance to heal and have grace so that this person later, especially if this is someone who needs to heal a wound that they caused you, can later extend beyond their own discomfort and return that grace and gentleness in kind as the connection and conversations progress. With this pile, I feel this is more directly for those where this was maybe a runner type situation in love, where things were beautiful and great. We have the Singer of the Chalice here, which is like the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups combined. It's unconditional love and trust and just blissful. This is what once perhaps existed between you before this person's fear of change that got the best of them. This card also has the meaning of trying to remain open to healing and open to miracles, trying to make their way in. And if this is a return for some of you, minus the rough start, this return would be a miracle of some kind. This tells me, at least on some level, this person had done some degree of healing that overcame their fear enough to attempt a reapproach. Behind that, we see that this person had been in a really dark or depressive state, realizing that they were the one to self-sabotage with the Bodacious Bodak here in reverse. There is so much guilt they carry, and they want to either give some form of an apology to clear up loose ends and unfinished business, or to make amends in order to work toward the relationship progression that should have taken place before. For most, it is the latter, but I'm hearing they will settle for the first part if that is all you are willing to give to them. They would completely understand because they fear that they don't really deserve a second chance. And again, that is all your choice and your decision. I'm just telling you from the universe that this person, beyond fear and beyond projection of that fear, they are good-hearted and well-intentioned, and they are more than aware of the things that they screwed up and sabotaged. They actually, and this is where the miracle of the reapproach is, They are so fearful of you returning any sort of cruelty that they feel that you would be entitled to do, because they recognize what they did was or could have been cruel. And yet they are still taking the chance and the opportunity to approach to see if anything, if they can at least smooth things out with you, to try and, at the very least, be friends. Again, they have worked on themselves. They just, if you are willing and open to do so, may need some guidance and grace into leading the conversation into a more flowing and less tense and awkward state. This will then allow them to be their complete and honest self, enough to really voice some truer, deeper feelings with Trust Your Innocence card here. Again, though, to keep from getting angry or upset comments down below, know that your situation and what this person did is known only to you, and it is completely in your power and intuition to know how you feel comfortable in handling this person when the time comes. If you feel this person did so much damage that they don't deserve attention from you, let alone any grace, then that is your divinely gifted free will. And as long as it comes from your inner truth and not from a place of perhaps self-sabotaging, something that you deep down might really want to try to fix and smooth over, then trust in doing what you feel is best for you to do. My guidance and what the universe asks me to convey through my cards to you is only given as suggestions to help guide your day if needed, and to give the insights that I am able to provide. You are smart enough and intuitively guided, beautiful souls that know exactly how they need to act and what they need to do. So that is your reading. Sending you all my best with love and light. Have a wonderful rest of your day.